What's up, Whoopers? Vice here, and I'm coming at you with a new deck that I've been working on, sort of made from cards that have been around for a while. I thought I'd give them a go as I sort of identified a theme in the format where there's a lot of energy being put into play, there's a lot of attacks with added effects, which, if they could be stopped, would be a great asset to have. And so when you put those two needs together, you come up with Espeon. So this Espeon, which came out in Evolving Skies, is a VMAX Pokemon. It's got 310 HP, and it's got a lot of great text on the card. So let's go through it real quick. The ability, Solar Revelation, says prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. So if you've got energy attached to your Pokemon, they can't be hit by the effects of attacks. And these are things like Amazing Rare Yveltal's attack that takes a KO instantly. These are attacks like Wild Shock from Zekrom, which can paralyze. Even Lost Mind from Sableye is stymied by Solar Revelation. And then the attack is great too. Max Mindstorm doing 60 for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So the idea here is if you come up against the likes of Duraludon, or maybe even Goodra or Giratina or what have you, they can't really just accelerate energy into play like crazy. And in the case of Duraludon, they almost don't really have a choice. They need to have energy in play, and Max Mindstorm can come along and just one-hit KO Duraludon if they have 6 energy, for example. And that's across all of their Pokemon. It's not just the Pokemon that you're attacking. So that's why this works. Okay, and so alongside the Espeon, to get you going, to keep you going, is this Gardevoir, which originally came out in Chilling Reign. So we've covered this one on the channel before, but I'll go through it. It's a stage 2. HP is a bit low, but that's okay. 140 is serviceable. Shining Arcana, the ability is really important. So once during your turn, look at the top 2 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energy cards that you find there to your Pokemon any way you like, and then put the other cards into your hand. So Shining Arcana, it is part setup and consistency, part energy acceleration, so very good alongside the Espeon. And then Brainwave does 60 plus 30 more for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. So Gardevoir can do an increasing amount of damage. It can knock out Vs, V-stars, even V-maxes if you get 9 energy or more onto the Gardevoir. So together, you've got Espeon and Gardevoir. I've called this deck Espoir, which happens to be the French word for hope. It's also the name of the boat at the beginning of this anime that I really enjoy, called Kaiji. It's been out for a really long time, the manga as well. Highly recommend it. And yeah, we'll just go through the rest of it here. You've got a Manaphy here to protect your bench from various bench sniping attacks in the format, particularly Radiant Greninja. You've got Oranguru, very important tool for this deck in order to set up the top of your deck to combo with Shining Arcana. The idea is you take an energy from your hand with Primate Wisdom, set it up on top of your deck, and then you use Shining Arcana to guarantee that you'll get an energy accelerated into play. And you've got the Snorlax here with Gourmandize to help you set up. That's basically it for your Pokemon. Your trainer line is nothing too special. I run the VIP Pass here to give you a much more powerful turn 1, provided that you're able to get it into your opening hand. It's always worth running, I think, in a deck that requires a very wide bench from the get-go, or at least, you know, investigate whether it's worth playing. Energy Recycler here is very important to make Shining Arcana more useful through into the late game. 4 Incense, 4 Level Ball, 3 Quick Ball to make room for these VIP passes. Ordinary Rod for recovery. You got Klara for recovery as well. Training Court just as a one-off to help you get an energy here and there. You got Bird Keeper just in case Snorlax wants to hang around a bit longer than you intend. Marnie, Serena. And then probably the one odd thing is this Leafy Camo Poncho. And my idea behind this card is that you take a hit with the Espeon, you put a Camo Poncho on it and retreat it to the bench, and don't engage in that prize trade that your opponent's trying to set up. If they remove it with Lost Vacuum or cards like that, well, you know, at least you tried to protect your Espeon, right? And they've got to have both Serena and the Vacuum in the same hand to really hunt down the Espeon, if you like, on that same turn. So high energy count, which is kind of needed for Gardevoir to work well. And, I mean, a high energy count is always welcome anyway. My suggestion for this deck, if you want to take this and try and build it for yourself and maybe develop it a bit further, try and find room for the Lost Origin Snorlax. I think that something as an intermediary attacker could help the deck. It would only need to be a 1 or 2 of. Well worth having a look, investigating whether that's worthwhile. Okay, I've got a game coming up for you. Hopefully it demonstrates the potency of the deck. If you enjoy seeing decks like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Like and comment, maybe, if you want to tell me what you think about this deck or what you'd like to see in future. And I'll see you in the next live stream and video. So take care and goodbye. See you later. Enjoy. So I think the most successful Gardevoir variant that I've tried so far is probably the one where I just put in Snorlax and away I went. Again, a VIP pass turn that I have to mulligan away. And then I get one where I don't. Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's so loud. Okay. Alright, it's going to be a bit slow, but at least we've got a fighting chance this time. Slow is not good against Mew, but we've got something. Right, and as long as they don't hit us with the Serena, we're happy. They're not attacking this turn unless they want to use Energy Leap. Or Psychic Leap. So we'll see what happens. All these extra energies, that's fine. You know? That is okay. Because we can punish it. No energy down on our first turn kind of blows, though. But that's alright. Let's go Kirlia. It would really suck if they get the KO on one of our benched mons, but there's not a lot we can do about it here. We're just going to have to Gormandize Ralts. That's why we've got the 2 Espeon in play, you know? That means no boss. So we're happy about that. It's going to let us set up a little bit. Let's hope they don't just hit us with the escape rope. Featherball. Broken. We're kind of okay with this lineup. The 2 level balls means we can fill out our bench finally. We're only sort of a Oranguru away from having an Espeon online here, and we're doing like a fair bit of damage too onto this Mew. So we'll get the initiative there, which is nice. No Oricorio. Just need them to play a double turbo down too, and we're cooking. Play a double turbo, bro. So they're going for the miracle. I think that we're trolling if we don't attempt to attack with Espeon here. So this is kind of a do or die moment. Quick Ball is very fortuitous. We are just going to grab a Manaphy here. Not Manaphy, Ralts. And we see the Oranguru is in the deck. So we're going to do this. We're going to quick ball here. And we'll get rid of a level ball to do it. Probably should grab Manaphy to thin. But I wasn't really thinking ahead. Let's go ahead and... It's a bit late now. We're going to have to Wisdom here. Would have been nice to draw with the Refinement. That's alright. Got to draw a supporter. That's good. Camo, Poncho. I'll take it. And then Marnie. Do have Psychic Energies in there. So we're chilling, actually. We got everything. $240. And we got some drawing to do ahead of us. Minor misplay there with missing the Refinement. But it worked out in the end, at least. Another Energy. Sure. Why not, right? Unfortunately for them, we are weak to Dark, not Metal. So, Technoblast, not going to be hitting our Espeon for weakness, but a fair chunk of damage nonetheless. Marnie is fine here. It does give us an extra 2 cards. And some crucial ones in the double turbo, the Serena. So we will look to land an attack on the Mew. Finish that off. Or, you know, we take a different approach, right? Because we kind of like having all of this extra energy sitting on the board. If they just attach another energy here, we can just knock out a Mew VMAX as well. Very close to it, you know. We'll see. Energy. Go on. Technoblast. Sure. So we can set up an energy with Primate Wisdom. So that's good. Step 1 done. Do this. Okay, and then we use Shining Arcana. Now, goal is to attack with Espeon V this turn. What we're attacking, though, will sort of depend on what we get off the top here. So use Refinement. I don't want this one Psychic. What? Dude! What happened to my turn? Oh my god, dude! That's happened so many times. Bro! Okay, sure. Oranguru. I am astounded. I am astounded. They Leafy camoed. They got Leafy camoed. It happened again. They played Boss's Orders, nothing happened. Whoops. It happened again. And so now we just one-shot their active, right? We can start powering up a Gardevoir here too, while we're trying to draw. Let's do this, because we want this back. Sure. No. This. Is that everything? Yep. 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 So we're just going to attack the thing in front of us. Although now they can still Psychic Leap. Ah, bad on my part. But if they Psychic Leap here and then we knock out this Mew, they're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. So it could work out. I do need to find the second Espeon, but yeah, if they Psychic Leap with Cross Fusion Strike, then we can just knock out this Mew. And if not, they're trolling because this has got 240. All right, sure. They're trolling. Because this goes down. Unless they play Cheryl or something. $70 HP. I just used Serena and attack with Super Cybolt. Or even just attack with Gardevoir, like. Okay. The opportunity was there. I was trying to like play around it, and then I sort of forgot towards the end. I one-hit KO the Mew VMAX, and then I thought, oh no, they're gonna Psychic Leap, and then it was kind of okay because they didn't have the third Mew in play, and then they just attacked like that. So it was kind of like, eh.